Welcome to the Greg Coach Show Today we're going to talk about a very important topic today. You're here right now. We're here live, and we're going to talk about a very important topic that men and women, especially women, should never tell their men. Things that they should never tell their man. Listen very closely. Like and share this message. Please like and share the video. Someone needs to hear this message. Someone needs to hear this great message on our YouTubers. Please support us at Cash App, GREC, dollar sign, Man Trap. Please support us. All that information is linked below. And we're going to get right off into the topic. We're going to get right off into it right away. If you just stand by, we're going to get right off into it. So here we go. 7 things you should never tell your man. 7 things, ladies, you should never tell your man. Thing number one, never tell your guy about past relationships that you had with your other male partners. Ladies, please never share that information. One thing a guy don't want to hear is past relationships with your last pale man relationships that didn't work out. He doesn't want to hear those things. Another thing, don't compare your current relationship with your past relationship. Never do that, lady. Never tell a man that your past relationship guy or friend didn't treat you like that. He treated you better or he treated you less. Never tell him that. He doesn't want to hear that. So never do that. Never talk about that. He doesn't want to hear that. That's the past. Another thing is never be negative towards him. Never share negative comments about him, negative things. It's okay to have criticism and be criticized. There's nothing wrong with that. No one's perfect. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, ladies, is never be negative. Never share negative information with your friend or someone that you really interested in. He doesn't want to hear that. He wants to hear about you and what you can bring to the table. So never do those things. Never talk about past, like I said, about past failed relationships. Things that this guy did and messed up that caused you to not be who you are and caused the relationship did not take form in what it is. So never do that. Never talk about that. He doesn't want to hear that. Never talk about how many partners you had before with this guy that you met now. He doesn't want to hear that. He doesn't want to hear your body count. He doesn't want to hear all those things that you and your exes or whatever had. He doesn't want to hear that. He wants to know how he can build a friendship and a relationship with you. That's what he wants to hear. Another one is don't be one asking all the guys will meet again. Don't be the one asking if all the guys will meet again. They don't want to hear that. Don't be the one to do that. Please don't do that. Never talk about money in a relationship, about how much money he got or how much money he don't have and what he don't have and what he should give. Never talk about that. A guy doesn't want to hear about it. If he's got money, he doesn't want to hear about it. If he don't got money, he doesn't want to hear about that. What you want to do is establish a friendship, establish a relationship, establish something with this guy that you're interested in. Because it has to be something to draw you to him. So you want to stay on the positive note. You don't want to stay on the negative note when you're dealing with promising guys that you might want to meet. Again, never talk about how much money you got. Never talk about can he buy you this and can he buy you that. You don't know this guy. So never start digging into his pockets. Never set dates or never set things at boundaries and stuff like that concerning money, regarding him taking you out. He knows what to do. If he's a real gentleman, he's going to do it. I repeat, if he's a real gentleman, he's going to do it. So never do those things. Those things are negative things that can destroy the relationship. They're negative things can have a pushback on the relationship, and you don't want that. You don't want that in your relationship. You don't want that at all. So never talk about those things. Another one is never compare him with the ex-boyfriends. As I stated before, you never compare them with the ex-boyfriends. He doesn't want to hear that. He doesn't want to hear that stuff. He want to hear about what he can bring to the relationship now. So please thumbs up, please share this video. Someone needs to hear this great video. And please support us on Cash App, GREC $man trap. Please support us, whether it's 50 cents, a dollar. Everything will go to help support our little ministry that we do. And we get back to the homeless. We do a lot of stuff for the homeless people here in the Metro Detroit area. So please, all that information is linked below the Cash App. Again, GREC $man trap. I don't care if it's 50 cents, a dollar, whatever you can support to help us with this YouTube channel. And the Lord say the same. I'll talk to you next week. And remember, stay cool, trust God, and believe in God, and He'll bring you through. All right. Take care.